Hey guys, quick video here. Gonna take a look at the Magpul DAKA pouch. This one is small and it's in black. As you can see, it's a heat-treated polymer that allows them to get a super thin design layout. And they say it's water resistant. We're gonna take a look at that in a little bit. But it gives you a couple hooks up at the top so that you can put S-beaner through. This one's from Night Eyes. It's one of the smaller versions, but it works great. It allows you to clip it onto a belt loop or a hook if you're storing it. But let's take a look at a few things that you have options to put or fit into this pouch. Let's just say you want to go to the range and you got a couple mags. Right here I have, this could be like a Beretta 92. It's for a PX4 Storm, but they're about the same size magazine. This is another Beretta mag. This one's a 20 rounder, this is a 17 rounder, and I have here a Glock 19 mag by Magpul. How fitting. So you can fit these in here just fine. And you have plenty of room to spare. I could probably fit about one more mag, full-size mag, parallel, and then I could probably slip one or two in there vertically. But that's a nice option. Something else, flying all over the place. Maybe you don't want to put a magazine in there. You could fit, this is a Glock 26 with a holster by DeSantis. It's a DeSantis gun hide. You could fit the whole thing in here. No problem at all. Zip it up. And look at that. That's pretty slim. So let's take that and compare it to one of the classic styles. This is a VanQuest. I think it's the Pocket Slim edition. It's a different style. This one has organizers so that you could put maybe a knife, a pen, a notebook. And it has this high-res orange, which is really nice at nighttime when you're trying to pick it up. But this is a totally different style than what Magpul is going for. Magpul, I guess you could say, is a very minimalist version. And if it's as water resistant as they say it is, then definitely different application than what you can use the VanQuest for. I'll show you in a sec. You could actually fit the whole VanQuest in here if you want. I'm going to remove my Glock 26. I'm not going to do it on camera. This weapon is all checked. That's an empty magazine. I checked it before I made the video. Another option, if it is as water resistant as they say it is, again, we'll see at the end of the video. Here I have just a multi-cable. It has like a micro USB, old iPhone jack, USB-C to Lightning on here, and an aux cable. Just some miscellaneous electronic utilities that you might carry in like an EDC backpack with you on your commute. This fits in here just fine. Can even fit, this is an iPhone 6. It's not one of the huge ones they make nowadays, but as you can see, that would fit just fine in this pouch. There's plenty of room to spare. You might even be able to fit an iPad mini in here, but don't quote me on that. I don't know if the zipper would allow you to. Maybe if you maneuvered it in there, you might be able to, but very slim. Really nice package. Again, I'm going to mention the waterproof capabilities because it really will come into play. Let's just say you have something like this, that you have some documents inside or a USB drive that you don't want to get water damaged. And for me, I live in Tampa, it rains all the time, and I ride my bike, so on the way home, I might get caught in a rainstorm that wasn't there in the morning when I was leaving. So you could take your pocket organizer. This is going to be tough. I just tried to do this a second ago and it wasn't easy. But if you maneuver it right, you could fit it inside this. I don't know why you'd want to do a pouch. Oh my god, this is making so much noise. There we go. So there you go. You got a pouch inside of a pouch. There's really no practical applications unless you're on a fishing trip or something and you want to have absolute maximum waterproof capabilities. But it fits. I didn't put the lock on here. These loops didn't break or anything. It's just on these Night Eyes. Eyes? Is that how you're supposed to say it? What's the plural of night eyes? Maybe somebody can correct me. You're supposed to lock it when you put it in, but no holes. It would hold on there just fine if I wasn't an idiot. All right, so we're going to take a look at the waterproof capabilities right now for the Magpul. For the water resistance part of this test, I'm just going to take a piece of paper. Put some highlighter marks on it because it might be easier to tell if it's wet in the video. I've never done a waterproof testing video before, so doing this as I go. I'm going to fold it up into a nice square rectangle, just something easy to fit into the pouch. Going to place it in here, seal it up, and let's see if it holds. I'm going to fill up my sink, and then I'm just going to submerge it for 10 seconds, and we'll see how it does. Alright, so excuse my bathroom setup, or mess, whatever you want to call it. We're going to start with a water resistance test, and we're just going to place it under the sink and see how it holds against a stream of water. This would be in case you spilled something, you have it on a desk, a little bit of rain goes to your backpack. So there we go, let me get it a little bit more. This is a real bad splash. Some idiot sitting next to you spilled their whole coffee on it. Okay. So for the sake of the scientific method, I'm going to dry my hands so that when I'm taking the paper out, I don't get the paper wet by mistake. Doesn't look like anything got in there. As you can see now, it's still dry. But I didn't really go up against the zipper on that spill test. Let's go worst possible scenario. Let's say they spilled it right on your zipper. Okay, I'm just going to dry that real quick. Make sure my hands are dry. And again, nothing. It's still perfectly dry. So here's the real test, is we're going to see submersion. I'm going to put it under here and count out loud. I'm sure you could tell with the YouTube timer for 10 seconds, but for the sake of the video, make sure it's fully sealed up. And let's put it under. Oh, no air bubbles are coming out. That's a really good sign. Those YKK zippers that Magpul uses are fantastic, or maybe it's something proprietary. You can look in the specs on their website, I'm sure it tells you. Oh, I said I was going to count out loud and I totally forgot, so we're going to get an extra couple seconds in there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, let's pull it up. I can already tell there's really nothing that's gotten in there. Let me just dry my hands off real quick. Alright. Let's open her up. Actually, I'm going to dry the zipper off too, so the paper doesn't get wet on the way out. Wow. A little bit of water just got on it as I pulled it out right there, guys, but look at that. Now my hands, see, this is why you dry your hands when you're doing the testing. But no water got in there. You guys saw. That is fantastic. Alright, so all in all, what do I have to say? This is just a really cool new product from Magpul. I totally give it a thumbs up. Depending on what you're using it for, there are limitless uses for it. Compared to one of these old VanQuest pouches I showed you earlier, different utility, but if you're going to use this as a pencil case or something from school, or for example, like one of these all-star, 5-star, whatever you call them, really classic style pencil cases, I just think having a Magpul product gives you a cool factor. That's just me. I love Magpul. They're always coming out with great new stuff. You could even personalize it if you have some colored pens or you're creative with nail polish or whatever you want to use. You could write your name, you could number them, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. But hope you enjoyed my video today, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Maybe I'll make more videos in the future. I've been trying to come out with one a week, but please let me know what I can do better. I really enjoy making these. I hope you guys do too. If you have any questions, feel free to put them down in the comment section below. Have a nice day, guys. Have fun.